Do you feel weighed down by negativity, envy, or unseen forces? Learn how a simple, ancient practice involving salt can restore your peace, repel harmful energy, and return all evil to its source. This is not magic. It's wisdom rooted in mindfulness and balance. Buddhist teachings, everything in life is connected through energy. This energy flows through us, between us, and all around us, forming the foundation of our experiences and relationships. When this energy is balanced and harmonious, we feel peace, joy, and abundance. But when the balance is disrupted by anger, jealousy, or ill intentions, it creates disturbances. These disturbances can manifest as conflict, anxiety, or even physical pain. Often these negative energies come from external sources, but their impact is deeply personal, affecting every layer of our being. The first step to understanding this practice of freezing salt is to recognize the nature of energy itself. In Buddhism, energy is not inherently good or bad, it simply exists. However, the intentions behind that energy define its influence. For example, someone who harbors envy or resentment toward you may unconsciously or deliberately project negative energy. This energy, if left unchecked, can settle into your life like an unwelcome guest, influencing your emotions, relationships, and even your health. But just as a muddy pool of water can be filtered and cleared, so too can the energy in your life be purified. Today we are going to explore an ancient practice designed to address these imbalances and restore harmony: freezing salt. This simple yet profound ritual acts as both a shield and a mirror. It protects you from the influence of negativity while reflecting harmful energy back to its source. Importantly, this is not an act of revenge or aggression. Instead, it is a compassionate and mindful practice aimed at preserving your peace and balance. The spiritual power of salt. Salt has been revered for centuries as a natural purifier. Across cultures, it is believed to hold the power to cleanse spaces, ward off negativity, and preserve what is sacred. In Buddhism, salt is often used to symbolize clarity and spiritual integrity. Its crystalline structure resonates with the energy of purification, making it an ideal medium for this ritual. When we use salt in this practice, we're tapping into its ability to absorb and neutralize harmful energy. The act of freezing the salt takes this a step further. It symbolizes suspending negativity, trapping it in a state of stillness where it can no longer harm you. This mirrors a core principle in Buddhist teachings: the idea that we can transform the energy around us by anchoring ourselves in mindfulness and intention. But let us remember an important distinction. This ritual is not about harming others or sending malice back with anger. Instead, it is about restoring balance and ensuring that the energy around you is aligned with peace, compassion, and harmony. Preparing for the ritual. Before we begin the ritual, it's important to gather the materials and prepare yourself mentally and emotionally. The items you need are simple: salt, preferably coarse sea salt or rock salt, as these are the least processed and retain the most natural energy. However, kitchen salt will work if that's all you have. A plain sheet of white paper. This symbolizes purity and a blank slate, free from distractions or attachments. A black pen. Black represents closure, the end of a cycle, and the act of cutting ties with negativity. A sealable plastic bag. This will contain the energy we are neutralizing, preventing it from escaping. Water. A few drops of tap water will activate the salt and symbolize the fluidity of energy. Now, beyond the materials, you must also prepare your mindset. Find a quiet space where you can focus without distractions. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take 3 deep breaths. As you exhale, imagine releasing any anger, frustration, or fear you may be holding on to. This is crucial. Your intention must be rooted in compassion, not revenge. Buddhism teaches us that the energy we emit returns to us, often magnified. Approaching this ritual with anger or resentment will only perpetuate the negativity you are seeking to dispel. Instead, let your intention be one of peace and clarity. The ritual, a step-by-step guide. Step 1. Write and release. Begin by taking your sheet of white paper and your black pen. Reflect on the sources of negativity in your life. Are there specific people, situations, or emotions that are affecting you? Write them down one by one. Be honest and thorough. For example, you might write the name of a person who has caused you harm, a situation that feels overwhelming, or even an emotion like anxiety or fear. If you don't know the exact source of negativity, describe it as best you can. For instance, you could write, "The envious neighbor on the third floor," or "The coworker who often argues with me." The important thing is that the words on the paper clearly connect you to the energy you wish to address. You can also include physical or emotional symptoms that you believe are tied to this negative energy, such as headaches, insomnia, or sadness. As you write, treat this process as a form of release. You are transferring the weight of these energies from your mind and heart onto the paper. Let each word lighten your spirit, freeing you from the burden you've been carrying. Step 2. Fold and detach. Once you have written everything down, it's time to fold the paper. Fold it outward 3 times, visualizing the energy being sealed away from your life with each fold. This is a symbolic act of detachment, a physical manifestation of your intention to let go of the negativity that has been affecting you. Folding the paper outward ensures that you are pushing this energy away, creating space for positivity and balance to flow in. As you fold, repeat silently or aloud, "I release these burdens, they no longer belong to me." This affirmation reinforces your intention, grounding you in the act of letting go. Step 3. Encase in salt. Next, place the folded paper into the plastic bag. Pour salt over it until the paper is completely covered. As you do this, visualize the salt absorbing and neutralizing the negativity. Imagine it drawing out all the harmful energy, leaving the paper and by extension your life clear and purified. While covering the paper with salt, repeat the following affirmation 3 times. All harm, all negativity, all malice returns to its origin. I am free, I am protected, I am at peace. These words are a declaration of your sovereignty over your own energy. They remind you that you are not a passive recipient of negativity, but an active guardian of your inner harmony. Step 4. Activate and freeze. Add a few drops of water to the salt, just enough to dampen it. Water represents the flow and transformation of energy, and its presence activates the salt's full potential. Seal the bag tightly, ensuring no energy can escape, and place it in your freezer. As you place the bag in the freezer, recite, "I suspend all negativity and free myself from its grasp. Here it shall remain until it dissolves completely." Placing the bag in the freezer symbolizes pausing the harmful energy, rendering it powerless and unable to affect you. Living with intention during the ritual. While the salt is working to neutralize and return negativity, your role is to cultivate positivity in your life. Engage in daily mindfulness practices such as meditation or chanting. Surround yourself with uplifting energy, whether through nature, inspiring books, or meaningful conversations. Visualize yourself enveloped in a protective light, impenetrable by harm. Remember, the ritual is not a substitute for inner work, but a complement to it. True protection comes from aligning your actions, thoughts, and intentions with compassion and mindfulness. Completion, disposing of the salt. After 7 days, retrieve the frozen bag from your freezer. Without opening it, dispose of it responsibly, far from your home. This act signifies releasing negativity entirely from your sphere. As you discard the bag, express gratitude for the peace and protection you have gained. Say aloud, "I release all negativity. I welcome harmony and peace into my life." This gratitude seals the cycle of the ritual, affirming the balance you have restored. A final thought. This practice is a profound reminder of our ability to shape the energy around us. By freezing salt, you are not only protecting yourself, but also embracing the Buddhist principles of mindfulness, balance, and non-attachment. You are choosing to live with intention, to let go of what no longer serves you, and to welcome peace and clarity into your life. May this ritual bring you the harmony and protection you seek.